What's up, guys? Today I just want to do a quick video on the news and the rumors, I guess, that Ben Affleck may not be playing Batman anymore. And I just want to make a video on why it makes perfect sense to me that he will be stepping away from the role. I would love for him to stay on as Batman because I feel like he was one of the best Batmans that we've gotten to have in the movies, but I feel like there's a lot of subtle signs that he may no longer be playing Batman. So the first reason I think that he'll be stepping away from Batman is because if you look at the DC panel for Comic-Con, when he's asked about continuing to play Batman, he sounds enthusiastic, but he doesn't sound like he's strongly committing to the idea that he's going to be staying on as Batman. When asked about it in Hall H, he says, "I'm so thrilled to do it. I know there's the misconception that because I'm not directing it, maybe I wasn't enthusiastic about it. It's effing amazing. I would be an effing ape on the ground for Matt Reeves." Now, when I look at that quote, I think that it sounds like he's saying he loves to be Batman and he would do anything for his friend Matt Reeves. He really appreciates his friend Matt Reeves, but it doesn't necessarily sound like he's saying I'm really thrilled about, or the story of the movie doesn't sound like he's saying that he's going to be committing to doing multiple more movies. And that brings me to the next quote that he says after he's off the stage, according to The Independent, and it's said that he told Entertainment Weekly, "I've done the 2 movies and I've always intended on doing a third if Warner's wants me to make it. Certainly if the bat phone rings, I will answer." And that doesn't really sound like he's strongly committing to doing more movies either. It sounds like if they want him to do another movie, he'll do another movie. So basically from that, it doesn't sound like he's going to be doing 2 more movies, 3 more movies, or being involved in, I guess, the DC Cinematic Universe for a long time to come. And also when you look at his age, he's 44 years old right now, and it usually takes about a year and a half or maybe 2 years for the next movie to come out when they're making huge blockbusters like this. And maybe I could see him wanting to do maybe 1 or 2 more, but I don't know if he would want to continue to do blockbuster huge Batman films all the way until he's 50 or something like that, if he does 2 or 3 more films. And I feel like with the announcement of this Flashpoint Paradox movie, it gives Ben Affleck the perfect way to leave the movies and still have it within the continuity of the cinematic universe, because if there's going to be time travel involved in these in this Flashpoint Paradox movie, which it would only make sense that there would be because of what the story's about, I feel like it's the perfect way to switch out the Batman somehow and have a different Batman step in and take Ben Affleck's place. And based off his previous quote, it sounds like he's set to do 1 more movie, and that 1 more movie could definitely be the Flashpoint movie, or it could be a Justice League, I don't know. But he said, "I've always intended on doing a third if Warner's wants to make it." So I'm thinking that third movie will probably be Justice League Part 2, but they could be pulling a fast one on us, and maybe, just maybe, I'm not saying this at all, it's just an opinion or a theory or something I thought about. Maybe something happens in Justice League Part 1 that forces Batman to leave or something, dealing with Flashpoint Paradox, and somehow Batman's maybe not in the second part of Justice League, and that third movie that he does maybe is Flashpoint Paradox, and he comes back for that movie, and then maybe he gets put in some different continuity in that Flashpoint Paradox movie. But I don't know about that. That's just a theory or something. And also, if you look at the animated Flashpoint Paradox movie that DC made, the older version of Batman in one of the timelines that Flash goes back to visit, he ends up dying at the end of the movie, and Flash ends up going back in time, I guess, to change the past so that particular timeline doesn't happen. But if they do something similar to that, and they have the older Batman, which will be Ben Affleck, I guess, die, but not really die, I guess, because the timeline got changed at the end of the movie. So I guess he could still be alive somehow, or something weird happened. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not gonna get into timelines and all that stuff, but I'm just saying that they could use that to get rid of the older Batman, I guess. Also, to me, like, when you look at that quote, it sounds like a parent talking to their child or something, while the two parents are going through a divorce or something, and they're like, hey, ex-parent is so great. They're so great. I'd do anything for them, you know, I love them still, but... And then the but comes in, and it's like, but we're not going to be together anymore. And in this case, it'd be like, but I'm not going to be doing any more Batman films, except maybe one more. All I'm saying is, it didn't sound like there was like a strong confirmation in that panel that he's going to be playing Batman for a while, or how many more films he's going to be doing for sure, or anything like that. And until next time, guys.